The records of Emily Dickinson's life, up to and including Sue and Austin's marriage, are full and factual compared with what lies ahead.
When I married Austin and we became sisters, the only bond between us was your words. You started writing so much, and I was the only one who ever saw any of it.
Do you still have the blurriness? The odd flashes of light?
Yes. Like sometimes when I'm writing, the edges of the page just disappear.
I want to write. My mind is bursting with ideas.
No, the doctor said you shouldn't be writing. It's bad for your eyes, Emily.
Do you write often?
All the time.
Ah, well, you might want to stop doing so much of that.
Stop writing?
Stab my eyes out and be done with it.
I don't need my eyes to see. I don't.
You've been writing so much. Soon it'll take up the whole trunk.
All I need is my soul. That's what I see the truth with.
Publish my poems.
Yes. Emily, it's time. You need to share your writing with the world.
Your whole family knows you're a poet now, don't they?
I still like to keep a few secrets. Oh, but you know I can't publish. My father won't approve.
Oh, come on, don't give me that old excuse. You're an adult now. I just think it's a little absurd, don't you?
Absurd.
That you'll be remembered as a baker, not a poet. You have to make your own choices. You can't let your father stand in the way anymore.
I'm not. I can't.
You can.
Emily, this is an incredible opportunity. A man like Sam Bowles has the power to completely change your life.
I got overwhelmed. So I thought if I pushed you a little.
Your poems are works of genius. And you owe it to the world to let them be seen.
I don't want to be a nobody.
That is exactly what I have been trying to tell you. I'm so glad you're seeing this.
Hello, everybody. It's me. I am getting published.
You have ink all over your face. Here, come with me. Only you would show up at a party looking like a brat. I thought we were going to relax.
Let's relax while we don't.
For some reason, I don't think you're going to let me do that.
Remember.
Hosting.
You're always hosting. You spread yourself so thin. Come on, I've been waiting all day.
Well, I mean, I spend a lot of time planning on a very strict schedule here, but sure. You go do your thing, I suppose.
Cool. We'll meet you at the plunge pool. I'm not here for the party. I'm here to see you. As long as I can still see, I want to look at you.
Well, what do you do with all these poems? You never showed them to me.
I need to know. What did you think of my poems? Tell me.
I loved them.
I just hope that you do find someone who can understand.
I always love your poems, but these new ones, they were beyond.
Oh, don't worry. I have some. I do.
Imagine how good it would feel to be recognized.
And he loves to publish women. Emily, this could be the man to put you in the spotlight.
Ah, look, my guests of honor are here.
The editor and his poet. Sam, I'd like you to meet my sister-in-law, Emily Dickinson.
Of course.
You deserve to be seen, Emily. You deserve to be published.
I want to be published.
You do?
Yes.
When is the poem coming out?
Yeah, can't wait to read it.
Next week, I think. Maybe Wednesday, maybe Friday.
I have to be published or I'll die.
This is quite a change from yesterday.
We have a few things lined up.
Well, push them all back. Emily's voice needs to be heard, don't you agree?
Looks like one of your parties.
You shall find it patterned, gush after gush, reserved for you.
Like when I lost the baby. You and Austin, you still don't have children? Do you ever talk to Austin about it? No.
Emily, are you ready
For what?
for me to show you up?
Get it, girl.
Is throwing off your shackles.
What's the matter, dear? can't write.
Oh, blimey, I never thought I'd hear you say that.
Sue, I hate to say this, but it's your fault. My fault? Yes, because you pressured me into this. Ever since I gave him one of my poems.
Gave who?
Mr. Bowles. You introduced me to him. You started filling my head with all these ideas about fame. And as soon as I gave him my poem, I lost everything. 2 weeks ago, I submitted. Isn't that an awful word? Submission. Like the flow I used to have, it got cut off. I used to be inspired by everything. He controls me. Like he's my master. And then suddenly, the only thing that mattered to me was him. What he thought, how he felt.
Sometimes it can be almost too much. It can be so painful.
And I think you owe it to me to be excited about it.
So I guess it's settled.
God, look at me. I'm supposed to be out there hosting a salon. There is so much that I don't want to feel. And I'm in here on the verge of tears. And the biggest thing that I don't want to do
Is what?
Why do you always do that to me?
Mr. Bowles, do you still have my books of poems? The ones I gave you?
Yeah, of course I do. I've got them right in my satchel.
No, I demand that you give me back my poems.
Emily, that hurts.
Give me back my poems.
My newspaper empire, it is expanding. And you can be a part of that. Don't you want to help build an empire?
I had an empire! It was right up here. And then you stole it from me. But why? When you were the one that loved him the whole time.
I didn't love him. I never did.
You're a liar.
I wrote something for you.
You're putting yourself out there, and it's stirring up a lot of emotion. But that's good.
I want to put myself out there.
It'll go straight to the top of my pile.
Maybe you'll be able to write tonight.
Maybe I will. To the top of your pile.
Yeah, I'm just super underwater right now.
I mean, you of all people, you know what to do with emotion. Put it on the page, write about it. Turn it into art.
I don't give a shit about that man.
Why did you sleep with him?
I'm rooting for you.
See you around, neighbor. Without me? I don't think you know how to have feelings.
The only time I feel things is when I'm with you. They make me feel things that I don't want to feel.
You made me feel what Violetta was feeling. Why did you keep telling me to give him my poems?
Because I couldn't handle the things your poems made me feel.
Listening to you made me feel things I have never felt before. Really? What's that like?
I pushed you towards him because I wanted to escape what I was feeling. What? Feeling things.
I slept with him
Because I didn't want to feel it. What is it, Sue? Just say it! Is that I'm in love with you.
You crave meaning. You crave beauty. You crave love.
Nothing you say to me is true. You're not even Sue anymore. You're a new person, a fake person. I don't even recognize you, and everything you say to me is a lie. Stop lying to me! I love you!
Can you please say something? Because I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Emily, relax.
That's what you might think.
Emily, it's what I know.
Breathe. Exhale. I promise you, it's all going to be okay.
And I felt you in the library because you're always with me.
And it's just not fair what happens to women.
Don't let your emotions get in the way of your career. That is always what happens to women.
The minute we get a little bit of fame or show, slightest amount of ambition, we get slapped with the nastiest comments.
See, a lot of people wouldn't have even bothered with you. But I have. Because I understand you.
We get these targets on our backs. Well, I say, to hell with all of that.
You're weird, and you're warped, and you're sick, and you're strange. But I understand that as a woman, your art comes from all of that.
You go out there and you own this. You worked for this.
Now, it would sadly be easy for the whole world to ignore you, but I won't let them. No one would pay attention to you if it wasn't for me pointing them in your direction.
I can't escape from you because the only true thing I will ever feel is my love for you.
I need to ask you about all these rumors.
What rumors?
So the point is, I ruined everything. I should have never written that letter to his wife. Because the minute they heard he was publishing me, they just started to assume that we were intimate.
It's the most insulting thing I've ever heard.
I have to say,
has separated us physically. Faith and love have bound us eternally.
Emily, we have to talk.
I don't want to talk to you. I don't even want to look at you. Your poems are too powerful. They're like snakes. They slither into me and they coil around my heart and they squeeze me until I can't breathe.
It's like my heart almost explodes.
They are glittering and venomous and they bite. I got scared, Emily, of you, of the way that you grip me, of the way that you poison me.
It can be so painful.
I've been completely overtaken by someone. Infected, just diseased by him.
Whoever this person is, he shouldn't be making you feel like this. Someone who loves you, someone worthy of you, shouldn't make you feel sick. That's not what love is. You don't deserve to feel unwell. I didn't carry you into this world for that. I didn't.
Austin, where is Sue? I do hope we didn't leave her burning in the church.
She's off living her life, I imagine, just as I'm living mine.
But Austin, please tell Sue that she has to come over and see me.
She's at our house getting ready.
But I need to talk to her.
Sue, I came to see you.
What's wrong with your eyes?
Congratulations.
Yes, and she wants to talk to you too. That's why she specifically asked me to ask you to come to the party tonight.
Sue, I need to talk to you.
Where is Emily?
At home, I imagine.
Tell her that you told me that she told you to tell me to come over, but I'm telling you that she should come, but that I
I'm tired
told
of playing messenger between you two.
Sue, wait. What is it? God, where could she be? This is the big night we've all been waiting for. And she just disappears.
I actually need to go find Sue.
Emily, wait.
Tell her I said hello. We have good seats. Look, there's Sue and Austin.
Hey!
I still haven't seen her since her poem was published. Emily, I came to see you.
I could die happy right now. Not me. I feel sorry for the dead today.
Beneath all of this nonsense about fame, what is it that you crave?
I can imagine a lot of things, but there's something about all this feels almost forbidden.
The critics, they'll put you on top for a minute, but then they'll drag you down. They'll get sick of you and they'll destroy you. They hate you, see, because you made them love you.
You don't want to be published?
Part of me does. Or did. Who cares what they say? Who cares what people think?
Exactly. Might as well stay in a room by yourself with no one watching.
But another part of me is pretty sure that fame isn't good for me. In fact, I think it could be very dangerous.
For you alone. That's enough.
You're on your way to becoming the biggest poet in New England, possibly America. And I'm just trying to help you stop getting in your own way.
The only thing getting in my way right now is you. Before I got my eye put out, I liked as well to see. As other creatures that have eyes and know no other way. But were it told to me today that I might have the sky, for mine I tell you that my heart would split for size of me.
I lose track of reality. What is reality? Who am I?
But I was here tonight.
Well, then I suppose I was singing for you.
What is it that you really want?
It's your brother, unfortunately. Spent far too much on that house of his. Had to have the finest of everything.
Sue and Austin are living a very decadent lifestyle, and I simply don't approve of it. It's not the Dickinson way.
You can go back to your perfect parlor with your fancy dresses and be as exquisitely empty as you like, because I will never make you feel anything again.
When I'm with you, that is the only time I feel alive. Emily, you look gorgeous.
Apparently, you can write like nobody's business.
She's a genius, Sam.
I'm not sure we're the right thing, Sue.
Oh, darling, you look perfect. You need to stand out. You're New England's hottest new writer. I know she's going to be your new discovery.
If you're as special as Susie says you are, then I'm determined to find out.
He's publishing you because you are a genius. Hi.
Wow. Sue, you look incredible. So do all of you.
This is the place to be. the best wine, the most beautiful people.
And the greatest poet in Massachusetts.
I write for you, my Sue. I write for you.
Emily, you look exhausted. Sue. Emily?
Sue,
Emily, what is it? I need to ask you.
Emily, this anxiety you're experiencing, it's natural. This is a big step for you in your career. If he really thinks I'm this exciting new voice, then what is he waiting for? Sue. What? Let's sneak out of here and go talk. I used to have this confidence, this power, but not anymore. Not since I met him, and that's all I need. Seymour, please, come on. That's all I've ever needed. Seymour. To make you feel that way.
I am desperate to talk to you. Can we please find time to be alone?
Of course.
Sue. Sue.
I have things I need to say to her.
I have not seen you since the opera, and we need to talk.
I will never let go of you again.